Did you know that a few simple steps can protect your beloved garden from the cruel grip of frost? As we welcome the winter season, our gardens face a significant threat: the harsh, cold frost. This icy menace can cause severe damage to your plants, hindering their growth and even causing cellular damage that can put an end to their life prematurely. The science behind frost damage is simple yet crucial. When the temperature drops, water inside the plant cells can freeze. As it freezes, it expands, rupturing the cell walls and leading to irreparable damage. Moreover, frost can stunt the growth of your plants. Instead of focusing their energy on growing, plants must fight off the cold, leading to a slower growth rate and less robust plants come spring. Understanding the threat of frost is the first step to safeguarding your garden. With knowledge comes the power to protect, and that's what we're here to arm you with today. Winterizing your garden is a critical process that involves several steps, each designed to safeguard plants during the cold months. It's a bit like bundling up yourself in a cozy winter coat, scarf and gloves before stepping outside on a frosty morning. The concept is simple. You want to prepare your plants to withstand the chilly weather, just as you would yourself. Winterizing involves tasks such as mulching, using frost protection methods, and even understanding the role of perennials in your garden. Mulching, for instance, acts like a warm blanket for your plants, helping to maintain soil temperature and prevent frost heave. Frost protection methods include innovative and traditional techniques to shield your plants from icy conditions. And perennials, those hardy plants that return year after year, have their unique role and require special care during winter. Each step in the winterization process plays a crucial role in protecting your garden. It's like a well-orchestrated winter symphony, with each note contributing to the overall melody of a thriving, frost-resistant garden. There are innovative and traditional methods of frost protection at our disposal. As winter approaches, it's crucial to arm ourselves with the right tools and techniques to safeguard our cherished green spaces. Let's start with cloches. These bell-shaped covers, often made of glass or plastic, serve to trap heat close to the plant, creating a cozy microclimate that can stave off frost. When using cloches, it's important to remember to remove or ventilate them during the day to prevent overheating. Moving on to frost blankets, these are a tried and true method of protecting plants. Made from insulating materials like synthetic fibers, these blankets can be draped over plants or secured to the ground, forming a barrier between the plant and the icy air. The trick is to secure the edges, trapping the ground's warmth underneath the blanket. Now let's talk about water barrels. Yes, you heard that right, water barrels. These can be used as a frost protection method by taking advantage of water's high heat capacity. During the day, the water in the barrels absorbs heat. At night, as temperatures drop, this heat slowly radiates out, warming the surrounding area. Place these barrels near susceptible plants to create a thermal buffer against frost. But what about larger areas or entire garden beds? That's where row covers come in. These are lightweight fabrics that can be stretched over hoops, creating a tunnel of protection for your plants. Remember to secure the edges to trap in heat and keep the cold air out. And finally, we have the good old-fashioned mulching. A thick layer of organic matter like straw or bark chips can insulate the soil, protecting root systems from freezing temperatures. With these frost protection methods, you can ensure your garden stays safe from the winter chill. Remember, each garden is unique and may require a combination of these methods. After all, our gardens are worth the effort, and the reward is a thriving green space that can weather even the harshest winter. Perennial plants play a unique role in a winter garden. Unlike annuals, which complete their life cycle in a single year, perennials are plants that live for more than 2 years. This longevity means that they have to withstand the harsh conditions of winter year after year. And that's where our role as gardeners comes in. Let's take a journey through time, from the crisp fall air to the emerging warmth of spring. As the leaves start to turn and the days grow shorter, it's time to prepare our perennial friends for the long sleep of winter. Cutting back perennials might seem counterintuitive. After all, aren't we supposed to let plants grow? But in fact, cutting back helps to focus the plant's energy on its roots, strengthening them for the coming cold. And while it might look like our perennials are disappearing, beneath the surface, there's a whole lot of life. As we cover the cutback perennials with a layer of mulch or compost, we're not just protecting them from the cold, we're also providing them with a rich source of nutrients that will slowly break down over the winter months, enriching the soil for the spring to come. Now, let's fast forward through the biting winds and frosty mornings of winter. As the days start to lengthen and the sun's rays grow warmer, our perennial plants are ready to burst back into life. Beneath the surface, those strong roots have been storing up energy all winter, and now they're ready to send up new shoots. And there you have it, the transformation of a perennial bed, from fall preparation to spring rebirth. It's a cycle that repeats year after year, a testament to the resilience of nature and the rewards of our careful preparation. Proper care for your perennials can lead to a vibrant garden come spring. So, as we wrap up our journey through the seasons, remember that the effort you put in now will pay off in a bounty of color and life when the world wakes up from winter's sleep. You can also create homemade frost protection solutions for your garden. Let's delve into the world of do-it-yourself frost protection, a cost-effective and rewarding way to winterize your garden. First up are simple frames covered with plastic sheeting. This method is straightforward and requires just a few materials. Start by building a sturdy frame that can stand over your plants. The size and shape of your frame will depend on the size of the area you want to protect. You can use wood, bamboo, or metal rods to create your frame. With your frame built, the next step is to cover it with plastic sheeting. The plastic acts as a barrier, preventing the cold air from reaching your plants while still allowing sunlight through. It's like creating a mini greenhouse for each of your garden beds. When choosing your plastic, it's important to opt for a clear, UV-resistant type. This will ensure that your plants receive enough light during the day, and the plastic won't degrade quickly under the sun. Secure the plastic to your frame using clips or ties, ensuring it's taut and won't flap in the wind. Remember to monitor the weather and remove the plastic sheeting on warmer days, as it can create a sauna-like environment that could harm your plants. Another DIY solution involves using water-filled containers, such as plastic bottles or barrels, placed around your plants. The water inside these containers absorbs heat during the day and releases it at night, creating a warmer microclimate for your plants. This method is particularly effective for protecting delicate plants and seedlings from frost. Lastly, don't underestimate the power of mulch. A thick layer of organic mulch like straw or wood chips can act as a blanket for your plant's roots, insulating them from the cold and helping to regulate soil temperature. These DIY solutions can be a cost-effective way to protect your garden from frost. By investing a little time and creativity, you can ensure the survival and vigor of your beloved plants throughout the winter season. Now that you're equipped with the knowledge, it's time to start winterizing your garden. The frosty fingers of winter can be cruel, but they don't have to be the end of your verdant paradise. As we've explored, winterizing your garden is a key process that can ensure the survival and vitality of your plants through the harshest of conditions. Think of it as a protective blanket, a shield against the frost. A way to guard those vibrant colors and lush greenery that brings so much joy. It's a labor of love, a touch of foresight that can mean the difference between a garden that merely survives and one that thrives. Remember, every step taken today, no matter how small, is a step towards a flourishing garden come spring. Whether it's spreading a layer of mulch, installing frost blankets, or preparing your perennials, every action contributes to the overall resilience of your garden. And there's something truly satisfying about knowing that you've done all you can to protect your patch of nature. It's a sense of accomplishment, a quiet triumph over the elements. Don't be daunted by the task. Embrace it as a challenge, a chance to learn, to grow, to become a better gardener. After all, isn't that why we garden? For the joy of nurturing, the thrill of seeing our efforts bloom into something beautiful? And the beauty of winterizing is that it's not a one-size-fits-all process. It's as diverse as the gardens it protects. From traditional methods to innovative solutions, from store-bought frost protectors to DIY creations, there's a world of options out there. You just have to find what works best for you and your garden. So let's not delay any longer. The frost may be looming, but we are prepared. We are ready. It's time to roll up our sleeves, grab our gardening tools, and dive into the rewarding task of winterizing our gardens. Start today, and come spring, you'll be rewarded with a beautiful, thriving garden. The frost may have its moment, but the resilience and beauty of a well-cared-for garden will have the final say.